Kim loves providing her 4 kiddos with all the coolest toys, even the kind you can't find on any toy store shelves. Kim created a miniature village of playhouses that includes a fire station, a diner, a castle made of Legos, and of course, a KKW beauty shop. There's something for everyone in the Kardashian West town. The kids' play village is fun and colorful, every kid's dream, and slightly different from the interior of Kim's white-on-white halls. Stormi's shoe collection. Kylie Cosmetics CEO Kylie Jenner has been building on her daughter's shoe collection since little Stormi was born in 2018. Stormi Webster may only be 3 years old, but this toddler has been gifted so many shoes, Kylie just might have to make some room in her own walk-in closet. After Stormi's last birthday, the 23-year-old mom showed off her daughter's new additions to her shoe collection. Her post to Instagram captioned, "My girl is so spoiled," showed 17 new pairs of sneakers worth almost $2,000. Stormi added some Nike kicks, Air Jordan 6 Retro Gatorade sneakers worth $220, Starfish trainers worth $157, some Stussy and Air Force Ones, and Rubber Dunk and Off-White shoes worth $173 to her growing collection. There was even a pair from her dad, the Travis Scott and Jordan 4 Cactus Jack shoes worth $224. Kar Jenner Easter Party. The Kar Jenner clan went all out for their 2021 Easter celebrations. The holiday, traditionally celebrated with a visit from the Easter Bunny and a few chocolate treats, was a little more extravagant for the Kardashian kids. Grandma Kris Jenner spared no expense, giving all the kids a day to remember. She hired a bunny actor, a real-life petting zoo complete with bunnies, and organized an Easter egg hunt for the cousin crew. On top of all of that, each kid went home with a massive Easter basket full of chocolates and toys. Kylie shared a picture of her little one Stormi cozying up to the bunnies, while Khloe shared her daughter True smiling with her basket that's bigger than she is. Princess carriage for Princess Stormi. Everyone knows that Kylie loves collecting cars, but did you know she's also into carriages? Well, when it comes to Stormi, there's not much this mom won't do. For Christmas, the toddler was thrilled to see her latest ride parked out front, a full-sized princess carriage fit for Kar Jenner royalty. The Cinderella carriage was painted white with a pink interior. The magical vehicle, ordered by Dad, came equipped with princess outfits and a sign reading "Princess Stormi" in the classic Disney font. If Kylie and her family aren't royalty, we don't know who is. True's Fendi fit. The Kardashian sisters know fashion. Since her early days in Hollywood, Khloe has loved designer clothing, with Fendi being a favorite of the Revenge Body star. It's no surprise that her daughter True is into the labels. Khloe recently shared pictures to her Instagram of True rocking a trendy Fendi fit. The toddler sported a mini Louis Vuitton bag worth $1,500 and Fendi combat boots worth around $500. True finished off her outfit with a fuzzy sweater and stylish hat. True is also the owner of a gorgeous $800 Fendi bag. Is it just me, or is this kid cooler than all of us? True's Playhouse. Baby True's playhouse, gifted to her by her mom, Khloe Kardashian, and grandma, Kris Jenner, is decked out. This playhouse is seriously better than most LA apartments. True's mini backyard home is complete with a kitchen, play area, balcony, hardwood floors, a swing set, and of course, everything True needs for a tea party with her 9 adorable cousins. Dream's Disney Party. What little kid wouldn't love a full-on Disney-themed birthday party? That's exactly what little Dream got for her 4th birthday. Rob Kardashian's daughter had the day of her dreams, no pun intended, when her parents organized the extravagant party. Dream had a purple unicorn outfit, and even the aunties got dressed up to match the theme. Dream's birthday cake was designed to look like a real-life castle, while hundreds of balloons decorated the house. Stormi's designer closet. Other than a closet full of designer shoes, little Stormi's wardrobe has quite a few high fashion fits as well. Stormi's collection of clothes has built up over her 3 years thanks to her mom's love of twinning. If she's not twinning with her besties, Kylie Jenner is twinning with her mini bestie, baby Stormi. The mom and daughter duo are often seen wearing matching outfits, such as their elegant custom Ralph and Russo dresses and their trendy après-ski looks. Kylie is also passing on her love of cute loungewear. North's lavish Christmas. As Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's daughter, 7-year-old North knows a thing or two about luxury lifestyles. For Christmas, Kim's older daughter received a pair of snazzy roller skates. Kim showed North whizzing around the house. It was a slightly less destructive gift than what her younger kids received. Kim shared to her IG stories a few amateur drawings by Som in Chicago created on her bathtub, using an art set gifted to them by one of the aunts. Oops. Ski trips. The Kardashians and Jenners love a good ski vacay. Both Kourtney and Kylie enjoy hitting the slopes with their families and taking the kids on luxe ski trips. In January, Kylie shared videos showing off Stormi's snowboarding skills, not to mention her adorable ski wear. Kourtney and drummer Travis Barker also took their kids to the slopes for a trip to Deer Valley, Utah. The gang spared no expense on their trip, riding ski-doos and showing off their trendy snow gear. Stormi's mini Hermes. Most kids head off to their first day of school with a JanSport and a notebook. Not Stormi. For her first day of virtual preschool, Kylie dressed her daughter in a controversial bag. Fans couldn't get over Stormi's $12,000 Hermes backpack. Did a 2-year-old really need a bag worth more than some cars? Probably not, but Kylie has billions to spend, so why not send her kid to school in style? Mason's trip to Tahiti. For Kim's 40th birthday, she surprised her closest inner circle by flying everyone out for a beach vacation in tropical Tahiti. The French-Polynesian shindig was mostly an adults-only kind of party, but one of the family's younger generation seems to have snuck in. Mason Disick appeared in some of the party's pictures, and it seems like he was the only kid who made the exclusive guest list. North's birthday fireworks. Northwest's 7th birthday was one for the books. Mom Kim went all out for her oldest, taking the family on a trip to Wyoming for horseback riding. North's party also included go-karts, four-wheeling, and puppies. What more could a 7-year-old want? Kim topped off North's night with a fireworks display fit for the 4th of July. The mom of 4 shared a few snaps of herself and North, writing, "Crazy how time has flown by so fast. Happy 7th birthday to my firstborn baby, North." Penelope's daddy-daughter shopping spree. Scott Disick is known to go over the top when it comes to gifts for his 3 kids shared with Kourtney Kardashian. For his 8-year-old daughter Penelope, Scott doesn't hold back. The reality TV star recently treated Penelope to a daddy-daughter shopping spree, spending over $5,000 on funky outfits, toys, and gifts. Stormi's pony. The Jenner family are fans of horses and glam ranching, if that's a thing. So it's likely that some of the younger ones are taking up the equestrian hobby. Kylie recently got Stormi the gift of every little girl's dreams, her own pony. Kylie gifted the then 2-year-old a $200,000 pony named Frozen, shipping the animal from the Netherlands to Los Angeles. For someone who barely knows her ABCs, a horse, even a small one, is quite a responsibility, although we're sure that she'll have a little help. Christmas at Grandma Chris's house. There's nothing like Christmas at Grandma's house, especially when your grandma is Kris Jenner. This chic matriarch loves to spoil her 10 grandkids with the best toys and clothes, so it's no surprise that Christmas is this Nana's time to shine. Last Christmas, Kris spent over $500,000 on gifts for her grandkids. Mason, North, Penelope, Saint, Dream, True, Stormi, North, Som, Saint, and Chicago received pajamas, expensive necklaces, and cool bikes. She's careful not to make anyone jealous or cause fights, so the seasoned mom always buys 10 of everything. Guess that adds up. Escape to Utah. Despite COVID restrictions and anti-travel rules, Kourtney's kids didn't go without a vacation last year. The family headed to Lake Powell in Utah for a horseback riding adventure at Amangiri Resort. Even though Kourtney and Scott have parted ways, they still spend time together with the kids. Penelope, Mason, and Rain enjoyed riding the horses and showed off their adorable cowboy hats. Stormi's 3rd birthday. Since large parties and gatherings were a big no-no in early 2021, Kylie chose to celebrate Stormi's 3rd birthday a little differently than usual. Kylie threw her daughter a cousin party, complete with a tea party, a room filled with balloons, and tons of sweets and treats for the kids and adult guests. As if that party wasn't enough, Kylie and Stormi's dad, Travis Scott, also took the tot for a family vacation to Turks and Caicos. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Can Kylie please be my mom? Stormi has it all. Carriages aren't all that's headed Stormi's way. The tiny heiress is constantly being given gifts, toys, trips, and clothes by her famous parents. The 3-year-old's bedroom is packed with more Frozen and Trolls toys than Stormi can handle. The Disney Princess fan also has every princess doll. Kylie has shared that she's doing her best to teach Stormi that the way that they live isn't quite normal, but that they are privileged and lucky to have everything they want. True's gift of giving. To show her daughter the meaning of giving back, Khloe brought True along while donating toys to children in need last Christmas. The 36-year-old star and toddler brought presents to their local fire station, giving gifts to children and teenagers in need of holiday cheer. Khloe shared a post to Instagram explaining that she believes it's important to give her daughter the gift of helping others. She wrote, "Being kind to one another seems so simple, but in these dark times, we need kindness and compassion more than ever." Way to go, Khloe. That might be the most valuable gift of all.
Sun is shining, hooray, oh hooray, let's have a good day. You know I demand to be carried everywhere. That's the kind of pop star I am.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to shop like a celeb? When you're a millionaire like Ariana Grande, you can afford to splurge on everything from hoodies to a special sleeping situation for your pet pig. After splashing out some serious cash getting diamonds attached to her teeth, Ariana realized there was a serious problem. Nobody could see them. These cute cuspid accessories can cost up to $2,000 each, depending on the size and quality of the diamonds. All in all, Ariana probably spent at least $4 grand on this bilateral bling. When Ariana got engaged to Pete Davidson, people couldn't stop talking about the $93,000 ring he got her. But let's not forget that this superstar shelled out $16 million for their New York City apartment. It has 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and about 4,000 feet of space. This apartment also gives Ariana access to an IMAX theater and a 75-foot indoor pool. Ariana spent some serious money on her apartment, but what about her clothes? You might just be surprised to find out where this superstar gets her concert wardrobe from. Even Ariana was stunned to learn her stylist got some of her most eye-catching outfits from adult boutiques. Although Ariana was surprised, she wasn't displeased since the outfits do look amazing when she wears them on stage. Of course, saving money on concert clothing means Ariana has more room in her budget for her day-to-day outfits. She's been spotted wearing a puffer jacket that looks to be approximately 50 sizes too big for her. This reversible Fendi padded jacket is popular among celebs, and we've even spotted Gigi Hadid wearing it. Sadly, if you were hoping to emulate this look, the jacket is all sold out, but when it was available, it cost $2,890. Oversized tops are only one part of Ariana's signature style. She shared an Instagram picture of herself wearing this particular pair of thigh-high Gucci brand boots paired with a casual sweatshirt. And she's not the only star we've spotted rocking this particular pair of kicks. Beyoncé wore these boots and the matching hoodie during her On the Run 2 tour. If you want your own pair of boots worn by the likes of Ariana and Beyoncé, you'd better be prepared to pony up some serious cash. These shoes will set you back $1,790. Everyone knows Ariana loves getting some ink therapy now and then, and she even got her sweet Nona in on the trend. She's been known to work with tattoo artists like Mira Mariah and Kane Navasard, who both require a deposit of about $100. Although most of her tattoos are simple, the cost definitely adds up since she has around 44 of them, including cover-ups. That's at least $4,400 spent on ink alone. And yes, that includes her 7 rings tat that actually says grill. In addition to splurging on herself, she's also a very charitable person, especially when she can use her cash to make a point. When Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed some legislation she disagreed with, she decided to let her money do the talking. Instead of banking the proceeds from her June 2019 concert in Atlanta, she gave the money directly to Planned Parenthood. The organization claims it received $250,000 courtesy of Ariana Grande. If you've heard her hit song 7 Rings, you probably know she's bought rings for herself and 6 friends, but did you know there's an 8th ring out there? Ariana also bought one for the director of the 7 Rings music video, Hannah Lux Davis. Not only did Ariana splurge on 8 diamond rings, but she went to the iconic Tiffany & Company, so you know they didn't come cheap. A simple 1-carat stone with a platinum band cost $12,900 per ring. That's $103,200 in total for all 8. And if Ariana went with the economical option, those rings can cost up to $145,000 each, bringing the total for 8 of them up to $1,160,000. Spending over 10 grand for a ring might seem crazy to some of us, but Ariana has spent that much on a single night in an Airbnb. Instead of staying in a Colorado hotel, this singer opted for a luxe Airbnb featuring 7 bedrooms, each with its own ensuite bathroom. There's also a movie theater, bowling alley, hot tub, heated indoor pool, and a private chef on hand to provide gourmet meals. The price tag for this private home is a whopping $10,500 per night. We might dream of vacationing like the stars, but dressing like them is sometimes a different story. Let's talk about the top Ariana Grande wore in the music video for her song Thank You Next. This Adam Selman opening ceremony feather tube top will set you back $375. And if you want to complete Ariana's Instagram-worthy look, you'll need to pair it with the Tiffany & Company Victoria Pearl and Diamond pendant for $3,500. Wearing a pink feather tube top without it would just look silly. And of course, Ariana needs to have the perfect hair to go with her outfit, even if that means buying it. Her extensions are long and luxe, which means they're not cheap. She's worked with celebrity hair designer Tokyo Styles, and his designs start at around the $900 mark. But if Ariana really wants top-of-the-line extensions, then it's likely she pays around $5 grand to pull off her signature ponytail. But this star also knows how to dress for special occasions. When Ariana received an invitation to Madonna's Oscar after-party, she showed up in an off-the-shoulder mini dress by Saint Laurent, and of course, she paired it with some thigh-high boots. This Oscar-worthy little black dress retails for $11,900. Are we the only ones lamenting the lack of feathers in our wardrobe right about now? Whether it's feathers or diamonds, there's no doubt this star knows how to accessorize. Ariana wore the Cleveland choker to the Billboard Music Awards when she performed her song No Tears Left to Cry. The necklace features 45.54 carats of diamonds, and the stones are set in over 100 grams of 18-karat white gold. The price for all that bling is an astonishing $169,000. Like so many other people, Ariana Grande loves grabbing a refreshing cup of Starbucks.
Can I please have a soy latte?
What size would you like?
Oh, I'm gonna get a grande.
In fact, she loves Starbucks so much, she even has her own Starbucks drink called the Cloud Macchiato, available in caramel and cinnamon. Ariana promoted the drink on her Twitter account and even included 2 of her dogs who were spotted wearing $250 Tiffany dog collars. If Ariana drinks a $5.35 Grande Caramel Cloud Macchiato every day, she's spending about $1,952 per year. We all know Ariana needs her caffeine. After all, who doesn't? But just like she loves her Starbucks and her thigh-high boots, she also loves wearing cat ears. She has tons of them in all different styles, including a pair of custom Louis Vuitton ones. While we're not sure what the price is on them, we can't help but notice they match her Louis Vuitton miniskirt. A monogram printed leather miniskirt like this one can set you back around $3,850. Some of her clothes are even worth singing about, like the red bottoms she mentions in 7 Rings. Those are Christian Louboutins, and they're not cheap. They start at around $495 and up. Custom pairs start around $4,000, and if you want a pair that are encrusted with crystals, you're looking at paying somewhere around $6,000. But some expenses are too great even for someone like Ariana. Flying in a private jet is an incredible experience, but paying for all their upkeep can be draining. Ariana's been seen in a Gulfstream G650, which cost around $58 million. Wow. Instead of draining her bank account on a plane, it's far more likely that Ariana belongs to a private jet club, which allows her to charter flights for around $10 grand a month. But a trip on the Gulfstream G650 can cost as much as $30,000. Ariana might want us to look at her jet, but we can't help but notice her glowing skin.
I use Dr. Lancer's product,
which can range in price anywhere from $45 to $450. And when she's in the mood to treat herself, she goes for celebrity favorite skincare brand La Mer. A single sheet mask from this brand can cost $30 to $40, but that's just the beginning. 1.7 ounces of their Brilliance brightening mask can cost $250. While this star sometimes forgets to wipe off her eye makeup before bed, she admits to occasionally struggling with her eyelash glue. So how much are those long lashes? We're guessing she's not afraid to splurge on top-of-the-line lashes like these top-of-the-line ones from Blink Bar, which cost $320. Fancy eyelashes are nice, but it's hard to put a price on unconditional love like the kind Ariana gets from her 9 dogs. Sure, she loves to go the rescue route, which we applaud her for, but that many pets still isn't cheap. The average first-year cost of owning a pet is around $1,000 and then $500 per year after that. That means with basic grooming and food, she would be spending around $4,500 a year. If each dog lives around 10 years, she'll have spent $49,500 on all of them when all is said and done. Oh, and let's not forget adorable little Piggy Smalls. This pig is so spoiled it even has its own crib. If you're into Ariana's style from her Into You music video, let's take a closer look at her accessories. These Princess Kiss and Word Arrow pendants were designed by famous jeweler Alex Wu. Each necklace is available in different materials and price ranges from $128 for sterling silver to $958 for one inlaid with diamonds. And of course, that's per necklace. But maybe you'd rather recreate Ariana's style from this now classic photo of her with Pete Davidson. That yellow Cloney Benji hoodie costs $185. Of course, if you want the Ariana look, make sure you go up a couple of sizes. Ariana chose to buy her Manhattan apartment, but there was a time when she opted to rent her Beverly Hills house. She was paying somewhere around $52,000 per month for the privilege of calling this place home. But when she's out and about, you know Ariana loves sipping on champagne, or at least she did when she was working on 7 Rings. She said her body was around 60% champagne at the time. Many celebs' go-to bubbly is Dom Perignon, which can cost anywhere from around $300 to up to $11,179 for a bottle of Dom Perignon Rose. Ariana might be celebrating with an expensive bottle of champagne if she wins her $10 million lawsuit against Forever 21. She's accusing the store of using her likeness by hiring a lookalike model without prior permission. Although we aren't sure how much her legal team costs, we're guessing it's not cheap. Cardi B is many things, but subtle isn't exactly one of them. So you know that when it comes to shopping for her little girl, culture gets the best of the best. Diamond chain. Lots of people share sweet snaps of their babies dancing on social media, and first-time mom Cardi B is no exception. But most people don't have babies wearing over 100 carats of diamond-encrusted gold chains. Actually, most people don't have those, let alone that cute Cuban ankle we see Culture wearing. While Cardi stayed quiet about how much she spent on her beloved pristine jewelers, we imagine this set her back a pretty penny. The average price for a half-carat diamond is $1,500, so if there are at minimum 100 of them, this necklace likely cost at least $300,000. Name bracelet. Culture has a feisty personality just like her mom, and also like Cardi B, she knows the importance of accessorizing. She clearly understands the importance of building a brand and is already accumulating tons of cute Culture jewelry, like this custom rose gold name bracelet. This piece contains an estimated 140 diamonds and is worth a jaw-dropping $5,900. Sure, she might not be able to actually read it yet, but she'll get there. Crystal sneakers. If seeing all of Culture's bling has you feeling a little jealous, you might be tempted to add some sparkle to your life with these $400 gold Swarovski crystal Nikes. But sadly, they won't hold a candle to the matching custom Swarovski crystal encrusted Reebok that Cardi B and Culture have. These shoes are covered in over 13,000 crystals, each one meticulously applied by hand. According to reps at Swarovski, it took over 22 hours to get these shoes ready. While it's hard to put a price on wearable artistic creations like these, there are at least $675 worth of crystals here, not counting the labor or the shoes themselves.
I'm wearing these shits tomorrow.
Stroller. It turns out that Cardi B and Offset aren't the only people who want to spoil Culture. When she was born, designer Jeremy Scott sent over a very special gift. It's not just any old stroller, it's a one-of-a-kind design in hot pink with a gorgeous set of gold wings. And just so there's absolutely no doubt who is rocking this set of wheels, the words Baby Barty are embroidered on the side. If you want a regular old, not hot pink version of the stroller, it'll cost you $1,700. Private jet. Culture gets to stroll around in style every day, but sometimes she takes her traveling to the next level, in a private jet. According to Offset, Cardi refuses to have Culture fly in anything but a private jet. He claims any price is worth it for this first-time mom's peace of mind, but let's just say all that jet setting definitely adds up. Chartering a private jet can cost anywhere from $2,800 to $13,000 per hour, depending on its size. Name brands. Everyone knows that Offset isn't shy about spending big money on Cardi B.
I bought her the limo, she bought me the Ray.
But he also loves to shop for his daughter. Cardi was only too happy to brag about the new clothes Offset bought for Culture, including a Versace Barocco print hoodie priced at $400. And of course it will go perfectly with her $820 Gucci flower lace jacket and $295 Gucci poplin dress.
Love this jacket. I love this jacket. I love it.
Cardi loves the pieces so much, she says she wants matching ones for herself.
I gotta buy me a matching jacket.
Rolls-Royce. She's a little too young to be driving, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have her own set of wheels. She has a luxury kids car club Rolls-Royce Cullinan with a Culture license plate, of course. According to Cardi, her sister Hennessy Carolina bought this $3,000 toy car as a present for her adorable niece. Chanel bag. Even though Culture's parents can afford to give her the absolute best of the best, she still likes to play with random household objects just like any other kids. Like what's with the toothbrushes here? Although it's a little unusual to be dual-wielding brushes, we can't get over how sweet Culture looks in her perfectly coordinated outfit. If she gets tired of carrying those brushes around, she can just tuck them into her red quilted Chanel bag. These kinds of chic brand name wallets can easily cost $4,000. Fur coat. Designer Jennifer Lee is used to dressing Cardi B in the finest and most brightly colored furs possible, and now that Cardi is a mother, she's sent along some amazing fur jackets for little Culture.
And this for my little Culture vulture.
Even though these coats are small, that doesn't mean they're cheap. Adult fur coats by Jennifer Lee can cost $1,500 each.
My baby's spoiled, yeah?
Nursery gear. It's safe to say Cardi B definitely took the whole nesting thing to the next level when she dropped $7,000 on things to fill up Culture's nursery. Before she got her custom Jeremy Scott stroller, Culture had to make do with a $1,600 Fendi stroller and a $1,149 Stokke Explorer stroller. Then there's the $600 Versace changing bag and a $455 Versace dress, and you can hardly expect Culture to curl up with any old teddy bear. That's why Cardi B made sure she had a $195 one by Givenchy. And when it's time to sit back and relax, she can do so in her $3,000 Classico recliner. Crib. Even though her room is filled with more luxury items than most of us will ever own, there is a definite pièce de résistance in Culture's immaculate nursery, her crib. It's absolutely stunning and looks like it's fit for a princess, and with that price tag, it definitely should. This $4,500 crib was a gift from Cardi's pal Prima Donna, and originally it was going to be red. But apparently, Offset insisted that a white crib would be more tasteful, if a little bit harder to keep clean. Not only did he choose the colors, but he also set it up before Cardi came home from the hospital after having the baby. Versace onesie. It can get pretty chilly on commercial flights, but apparently that's an issue aboard private jets as well. When Culture needs to warm up, she doesn't just throw on any old hoodie. Cardi B shared a sweet photo of herself cradling little Culture, who's wearing a Versace Barocco print baby puffer onesie. It's a cute print with a huge price tag retailing at $830. Leather shoes. Here we see little Culture playing with her favorite thing, a toothbrush. She may have an unusual interest in dental hygiene, but that doesn't mean she's not still styling. Just take a look at her cute Velcro kicks. These are actually Baby Ace leather sneakers by Gucci, and they cost $240. If you think that's a lot to pay for baby shoes, just note that the care instructions advise not to expose them to direct sunlight, heat, or rain. Good thing her parents can afford to replace them if they get damaged, or when she inevitably grows out of them. Gucci tutu. How much could a sweet little tutu really cost? Well, when it's a Gucci embroidered skirt, it will set you back $650. But it goes so perfectly with Culture's $150 Gucci t-shirt. We know we're supposed to be focusing on Offset trying to fix his daughter's hair, but we just can't get over her casual $800 outfit. But we all know Culture just wants to grab that toothbrush to play with. Matching slippers. Cardi B isn't afraid to wear over-the-top outfits on the red carpet, but when she's at home, sometimes she just wants to be comfortable. And why not be comfortable and cute with matching pairs of pink Ugg slippers? Cardi and Culture showed off their matching kicks on Instagram, but how much does it cost to get this look? Culture's cute little pink shoes cost $65, while Cardi's grown-up fluffy-ass slides cost $100. Easter dress. Culture has no shortage of adorable dresses, like this sweet floral dress she wore to celebrate Easter with her family. It's a gift from Quavo, and this Dolce & Gabbana gown cost $475. But you know good old Uncle Quavo didn't get her just one new designer dress. This was part of a Dolce & Gabbana haul, including a $345 print dress and one printed on delicate chiffon worth $875. That's $1,695 spent on garments in one fell swoop. French couture. Beyoncé and Jay-Z's daughter Blue Ivy isn't the only famous kid who looks forward to Fashion Week. When Culture was just a few months old, she was already being gifted gorgeous clothing from designers to celebrate Paris Fashion Week. Like these outfits from Bon Point, a French couture house which specializes in clothes for children from newborns up to 14 years old. Baby Bon Point outfits like these retail anywhere from $100 to $380, meaning these clothes cost between $200 and $760. When Cardi shared the clothes on Insta, she said she received so many gifts she barely had to buy Culture any clothes at all, but you know she did anyway. Casual style. Look at cute little Culture kicking back in her chair. But it's not just any seat, it's a custom-painted director's chair made just for her, and Cardi has one too. While you can't put a price on art, you can put a big price tag on Culture's little white dress. This light cotton Gucci dress costs $255. Birthday party. Everyone knows that no one throws a birthday bash quite like the members of the Kardashian Jenner family. Maybe that's where Cardi B got her inspiration for Culture's completely over-the-top first birthday party. There was definitely no expense spared here on the sky-high birthday cake or carefully iced Culture cookies. Mom and daughter even wore matching dresses. All in all, Cardi B and Offset spent $400,000 to give their daughter the best birthday she'll never remember.
It needs to be like this, like where my body looks crazy. Like I need to kind of suffocate.
So, what's it like to be a billionaire? Well, maybe you should just ask Kylie Jenner. The girl already had millions to her name when she was born thanks to mom Kris Jenner. But now Kylie's all grown up and throwing money around like it's a ticker tape parade. But when you're as rich as she is, you don't really have to spend time worrying about going broke. That might explain why she spends her money on a ton of crazy things like hair extensions, a $400,000 bag, and a mini Louis Vuitton Lamborghini for Stormy. But before she can spend like there's no tomorrow, she has to pay the piper, or in this case, her momager Kris. Doing anything to succeed is sort of like a lifestyle for Kylie, and she didn't need some random manager to handle her contract negotiations. Luckily for her, her own mom was there to handle negotiations and fight tooth and nail for her. Kris has worn many hats over the years, but you don't think she does this for free now, do you? Kylie pays her a 10% management fee, and clearly Kris is worth every penny. In fact, Forbes reported she once paid her mom about $17 million one year. Now Kylie's worth $1 billion, so she's got plenty of cash to spoil her own kid, and she did it in true Kylie style. Although the cost of Stormy's first birthday party was never revealed, her mom didn't hold back. Kylie forked over a ton of cash on her daughter's birthday bash, which she called Stormy World. There was even a live Baby Shark performance, big balloon clouds, and Louis Vuitton themed fries. And did we mention there were carnival rides at the party too? There was even a shop filled with Stormy merchandising. But the only thing Kylie loves more than throwing parties for those she loves is her impressive car collection. And dang, the girl knows how to ride in style. Kylie received a $225,000 Mercedes-Benz for her 16th birthday, and then she wrapped it up in orange for $10,000 because who doesn't love a makeover, right? She also bought herself a Lamborghini Aventador and spent $400,000 on a wrap job. Isn't her collection so sick? She also has a Ferrari 488 Spider and a Ferrari LaFerrari that's worth a ridiculous $1.4 million. But I mean, it's a Ferrari. They're supposed to be expensive as hell. But Kylie doesn't just spend money on cars and parties. Oh no, let's just say the girl's quite the giver. Kylie likes to show the people in her life how much she loves them with some expensive gifts. Can you imagine being inside Kylie's inner circle of friends? Life must be like a box of chocolates, except they're all made out of diamonds and gold. And you probably never know what you're gonna get. Well, her mom, Kris, had no clue that Kylie would go go all out and give her a $250,000 Ferrari 488. Add to that the 10% commission she earns, and Kris was one happy birthday girl. But in true Kylie fashion, she used to go over the top with her boyfriends too. She loves pampering her men, even the ones she used to love. In 2016, Kylie bought her ex, Tyga, a $300,000 Bentley, which now probably serves as a consolation prize after she ditched him. Sorry, Tyga. But now that she's dating Travis Scott, she stepped up her game and tried something new for his 28th birthday. So what was this sweet gesture she gave to Stormi's dad? Well, she bought a giant billboard in West Hollywood that said, "Happy birthday, Daddy, love Mommy and Stormi." That's next level cute. But when she's not forking money on billboards, she's splurging on takeout food. A lot of takeout food. No, really, can you guess how much she spent on to-go orders in 1 year? If you guessed $10,000, then you hit the nail on the head. Over the course of 365 days, she ordered 186 times using the Postmates app. But what's Kylie's order of choice? She has a thing for breakfast bagels with cream cheese from The Bagel Broker. But if this girl can blow over $40 million on properties, then spending 10 grand on takeout is chump change. Kylie has spent a lot of cash on real estate. In 2015, she bought her Calabasas home for $2.7 million and sold it for $3.15 million. Then in 2016, she bought 3 Hidden Hills mansions and then sold 2 properties but kept 1. And then she and Travis bought a Beverly Hills mansion in 2018 for $13.45 million. Yep, take a minute to breathe. Now, speaking of lavish mansions, did you ever wonder what her current abode looks like? Cause it's even more luxurious than we could have imagined. Kylie's Hidden Hills home is totally dazzling thanks to Martin Lawrence Bullard, a Los Angeles designer who honored her vision. She told Architectural Digest, "I love pink and I wanted a lot of it." But closets and glam rooms were a priority for her too. And things like the white lacquer and acrylic grand piano, fancy carpets, and Andy Warhol lithographs added some extra pizzazz to her home. The reno likely cost a fortune, but Kylie's used to blowing her money on anything she lays her eyes on. Like Ariana Grande's song goes, Kylie sees it, she likes it, she wants it, she's got it, baby. Remember when she decided to celebrate her 21st birthday by wearing an unusually long blonde ponytail? Her hair extension artist Violet Taridi told Refinery 29 that the extensions weighed a whopping 400 grams, but the most shocking thing about her fresh new locks was that Violet usually charges $6,000 to $8,000 for them. And let's face it, Kylie for sure had to pay full price. But when she's not spending her money on hair extensions, she's spending it on private jets, and we're kind of jealous, to be honest. Is there anything better than flying first class? Well, how about traveling the globe in a private jet? Someone like Kylie can't really waste her time stuck in line at an airport, now can she? But private jets are not exactly low cost. She uses ExecuJet and Private Fly, which offers her the chance to zip from Los Angeles to New York City for a measly $62,000. By now, we're hoping she has some sort of membership discount, but before she travels, Kylie likes to pamper herself with the perfect manicure. Everyone seems to be obsessed with Kylie's lips, but she wouldn't bat an eyelash if anyone looked at her hands. That's because the girl's really into details. She spends a lot of time keeping her nails looking fresh. At one point, she relied on top manicurist Brittany Tokyo from Los Angeles to get a 2-hour session for her hands. But what's the damage? It's $50 for a house call fee, plus $125 for everything else. And she's always looking for lavish accessories to match her nails. So what kind of jewelry does a gal who's worth $1 billion wear? Well, how about a $53,000 Rolex? It's expensive, sure, but it's not like she's got to tone down her spending habits. She once spent $7,000 for a rose gold ring from Shea Fine Jewelry and splurged about $9,000 on several Cartier diamond rings. But her favorite accessory of them all are her lips. Ever wondered how much she spends on fillers? Well, someone did the math. Since Kylie wasn't naturally blessed with plump big lips, she gets a little help from dermatologist extraordinaire Dr. Simon Orion. The procedure takes about 15 minutes or so, but she has to get it done every 2 to 4 months. Depending on how much filler she's applying, it costs around $1,900 to $3,900. This means that Kylie might be spending about $23,400 every year just to keep her Kylie lips on point. But once she got pregnant, she traded luxury beauty treatments for a luxury hospital suite. Kylie was super sneaky with followers and the media. She kept kept everyone guessing about whether she was pregnant or not for a whole year. And then everyone learned she had given birth to baby Stormi on February 2018. But she's not a home birth type of girl. Kylie booked a private birthing suite at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, which costs a whopping $3,600 to about $5,100 per night. And it wasn't long before she started splurging on her daughter too. Just don't expect Kylie to teach her baby girl how to be frugal. The new mom spent $12,500 on a Fendi stroller for Stormi. Oh, and did we mention that she went out once while wearing a Fendi logo dress and a fanny pack? We kind of wish we could see how many pictures Kylie took till she nailed the shot. But if you thought these wheels were expensive, wait until you hear what she bought Stormi next. By the time Stormi was 10 months old, she was the proud owner of a mini Louis Vuitton Lamborghini. It's remote controlled, so we bet the only one doing the driving was either Kylie or Travis. But the proud mom couldn't help herself from posting a photo on Instagram with the caption, "Like mother, like daughter." But Stormi isn't the only one benefiting from Kylie's billions. Her dad, Travis, does not get left behind. For Travis's 26th birthday, Kylie allegedly rented the Six Flags theme park in Los Angeles for about $150,000. And then she rented a yacht and treated him to a romantic tropical vacation. The two happy parents got the chance to chillax aboard the floating accommodations, which they totally needed. Kylie makes life seem so simple. A lot of people in Kylie's life have benefited from her generosity, but we doubt one person will ever get anything from her again. You know who we're talking about, right? In case you're living under a rock, Kylie and her BFF Jordan Woods are no longer besties, which means there's an opening for a new best friend to take her place. Benefits might include lots of expensive gifts. Just ask her makeup artist Ariel Tejada. For this 24th birthday, she gifted him a diamond ring. Now, we don't know how much she spent on it, but since it brought him to tears, we're pretty sure it was worth a fortune. That being said, Kylie's close friends aren't the only ones getting gifts left and right. When it comes to Kylie, fans are sort of like family, so it makes sense she'd send some love their way in the form of gifts. Just ask Johnny Cyrus. He not only owns a ton of the Beauty Moguls merchandise, but has a Kylie-themed tattoo sleeve. So to reward him for being a super fan, she gifted him a $2,010 Louis Vuitton backpack for his 21st birthday. But besides throwing money on pretty much anyone she crossed paths with, Kylie also appreciates the value of spending money on herself, especially when it comes to her health. As a businesswoman and a mom, Kylie knows that looking good isn't always about makeup and fillers. So to keep her strength up, she likes to get her heart pumping. Luckily, she's not alone. She's got her big sister Courtney, and the two of them share Amanda Lee, a personal trainer who charges them $350 per hour to stay in tip-top shape. We might have to get Amanda's number because she clearly knows what she's doing. But even a busy gal who works and works out deserves to party like the ultimate Barbie girl. So when Kylie turned 21, she proved that life in plastic is fantastic when she threw a Barbie-themed birthday bash at Delilah's in West Hollywood. The entire party cost over $345,000 and was absolutely epic. But what did you expect from Kylie? Sadly, it was too extravagant for any of us simpletons to attend, so we're not shocked that we didn't get an invitation. But her man's party was pretty lavish as well. We all know Kylie spoiled her man Travis during previous birthdays, but she really pushed the envelope in 2019. According to her Instagram story, she creative directed the whole party. She designed a room to look like a gas station, and it was full of personalized refreshments like Hennessy Slurpees and cactus coolers. It even had a tattoo station that was deadass one of the coolest things we've seen at a celebrity party. But she obviously likes to send some love her way too, and she doesn't hold back. If she sees something she likes, she doesn't look at the price tag. This might explain why Kylie reportedly has about 400 luxurious bags in her closet. In fact, she spent about $50,000 on 2 limited edition vintage Louis Vuitton belt bags in NYC. But to shop like a total boss, she had to rely on another business to fulfill some of her company's many needs. What can we say? The woman's obsessed with bags, and to satiate her need, she needs to continue to make money. So she has other companies handle certain aspects of her business, and it's not an inexpensive service either. For example, did you know that she has to pay $480,000 a year plus extra fees in order to have the Shopify platform handle sales and fulfillment services? That almost gave us a heart attack. Well, if anything were to happen to Kylie's businesses, at least she could sell her bag collection. Well, all but one of them. Of course, the bag-obsessed billionaire would probably keep one purse, but with hundreds of bags in her closet, how could she possibly choose one? Well, if she were financially stuck between a rock and a hard place, she'd probably keep her Hermes Himalayan crocodile skin Birkin bag. It's worth $432,000 and is loaded with over 200 diamonds and 18-karat white gold hardware. So it's very likely that she'll cherish this purse her whole life and then maybe pass it on to Stormi. We never thought we could ever be jealous of a baby.
I'm Kendall. pure hot stuff, I promise you.
Compared to her siblings, Kendall Jenner lives a relatively private life, but that doesn't mean she doesn't splurge on over-the-top items. From glamorous accommodations to top-notch takeout, this star can really afford it all. Yacht. Kendall loves to settle down with a good book. On board a yacht, of course. She was spotted soaking up the sun in Miami on board a yacht called the SS Groot. Kendall was in town for Art Basel and apparently decided she needed some quiet time out on the sea. This particular yacht is a favorite hotspot for celebs, and stars like Hailey Baldwin and Bella Hadid have been known to charter it. If you'd like to own the SS Groot, it currently is priced at $875,000. But to charter it like Kendall did probably cost between $10,000 and $20,000 for a week. Beverly Hills House. This luxurious home is located in the highly coveted Mulholland Estates, a neighborhood home to celebs like DJ Khaled, Christina Aguilera, and Kendall Jenner. This house once belonged to billionaire Detroit Pistons owner Tom Gores before Charlie Sheen bought it for Brooke Mueller in 2012. But now this Spanish-style home is Kendall's, after she forked over $8.5 million, of course. It has 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and an immaculately maintained yard kept private with stylish gates. It also comes with tons of amazing amenities like a fountain, pool, movie theater, tennis court, spa, and a playground. Summer rental. When Kendall was involved with Ben Simmons, the two decided to rent a gorgeous summer home in LA's Beverly Grove neighborhood. It might be a little bit smaller than her mansion in Beverly Hills, but apparently she and Ben managed to survive in this $25,000 a month estate. This place has an inviting open floor plan with 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. The master bedroom overlooks a huge pool and spa, and the rest of the place is great for entertaining. It's the kind of place you might not want to leave, but to spend a whole year here would cost $300,000. Gold bathtub. When Kourtney Kardashian was crashing with her younger sister, she shared a selfie from Kendall's bathroom revealing a very interesting fixture. Did you happen to notice the giant gold freestanding bathtub in this photo? Talk about luxurious. Needless to say, these kinds of tubs don't come cheap, and if you want to add some golden glam to your own commode, check out the Aquatica Pure Escape freestanding bathtub. If you want to soak like the stars, get ready to pay $10,896 for the privilege. Prada bag. Kendall was spotted on her way to The Late Show with Jimmy Fallon rocking a simple yet stylish ensemble, complete with a designer handbag, of course. She's holding a Prada nylon shoulder bag which comes with a $1,590 price tag. And that's if you can find this high-demand purse in stock, but considering that her niece Northwest was seen rocking a $35,000 Dior bag, this is practically a budget accessory by Kardashian Jenner standards. Magic Mountain. Everyone knows that the Kardashian-Jenner family loves to throw over-the-top celebrations, so what is Kendall's favorite birthday memory?
My favorite birthday was one time I rented out all of Magic Mountain.
Kendall brought between 40 and 50 friends to this incredible amusement park and got to have the whole place to themselves. Apparently she's a huge fan of thrill rides and says her favorite roller coasters are Tatsu and X2. It's estimated that taking over the entire park for the day cost at least $100,000. Couch. Even though it might not seem like it, Kendall does have a budget, and when she manages to stay under it, she treats herself to a 5-figure splurge. She worked with interior designer Martin Lawrence Bullard to find the perfect pieces to fill her new space. And when she realized that she had some money left over, she paid $52,000 for a couch. This unique purple and blue sofa was created by international design company Edra and is known as the Boa. Supposedly, it's incredibly comfortable, but few people could afford to find out. Starter condo. Kendall Jenner's starter condo was something many of us would consider to be a dream house. When she turned 18, she invested in a home located in the exclusive Westwood area of Los Angeles. The building was filled with amenities, including access to a 24-hour valet, fitness center, and a heated swimming pool. Kendall's own space had hardwood floors, a sleek modern kitchen, and huge windows to let in plenty of natural light. The celeb paid $1.39 million for this space and later put it on the market for $1.6 million. However, it only sold for $1.4 million, meaning Kendall did slightly better than breaking even on this amazing space. Horses. Everyone knows that Kendall is a top supermodel, but did you know that she's also an equine enthusiast? According to Kendall, she often felt lonely growing up, especially since her sister Kylie had so many friends. This star's solution was to spend long hours at the stable, and now she has 2 horses of her own, both European warm-blood mares named Belle and Dylan. Although it's hard to put a price on these pets, jumpers such as these can easily cost $30,000 each, putting a $60,000 price tag on the pair. And then there's the estimated $260 to $600 per month to board each one, totaling between $6,240 and $14,400 per year for the pair. Lamborghini Urus. Kendall may be one of the more low-key members of her family, but she admits that when she splurges, it's usually on cars. So it's not totally surprising to see her out and about with her 6-figure Lamborghini Urus. It features a powerful turbocharged V8 engine and a sleek black exterior. The base MSRP for a 2019 Lamborghini Urus is $200,000, but we wouldn't be surprised if Kendall splashed out some extra cash for upgrades on top of that. Matching Ferraris. Apparently, Kendall can't resist an awesome car, especially if her sister Kylie already has one. According to Kendall, when she borrowed Kylie's Ferrari 488, she just knew she had to have one for herself. But when she went to the dealership, she ended up falling in love with a Ferrari Spider instead. Once she signed the paperwork, she FaceTimed Kylie to let her know, and before long, her sister was there buying one too. Yes, these 2 siblings bought the same $275,000 car on the same day. Kendall called the moment spontaneous, and later the siblings shared a pic of them posing with their respective rides and captioned it Spider Sisters. Shoe print jumpsuit. If you were envious of Kendall's outfit on the Late Late Show with James Corden, we're sorry to say, but it's out of stock. This is a vintage Ferragamo multicolor shoe print jumpsuit, and even when it was available, it wasn't cheap. Similar jumpsuits from this designer can easily cost around $2,300, so it's safe to say Kendall spent a pretty penny to get this look. Lip tattoo. Plenty of people have made mistakes after having too much to drink, but they usually don't end up costing a 4-figure sum. Kendall admits that one evening she overindulged on the booze and found herself in a John Boy's tattoo studio at Bar Moxie. Out of all of the places to get a new tat, she picked the inside of her lip. According to Kendall, it surprisingly didn't hurt. And as far as facial tattoos go, it could have been a lot worse. So why meow? Even Kendall isn't sure what she was thinking at the time. But the tattoo studio she visited has a $1,000 minimum, so this was definitely an expensive drunken decision, not to mention a permanent one. Ski trip. The Kardashian-Jenner family loves their vacations, and you know they're not staying at the Holiday Inn. When Kendall, Kourtney, and Kim visited Park City, Utah, they stayed at the glamorous Montage Deer Valley. Of course, these 3 siblings opted for the 4-bedroom penthouse, the resort's finest room, available for $8,000 per night. It has 3 private balconies, a fully appointed gourmet kitchen, marble bathrooms, and of course a handful of fireplaces. Oh, and just in case that wasn't envy-inducing enough, all of the bathroom floors are heated. They may not have a gold bathtub, but there will be no chilly toes for this supermodel. Sushi order. Even though Kendall Jenner has a fully stocked and immaculately organized pantry, she can't resist ordering takeout from her favorite restaurants. When she isn't taking a private jet with her sister Kylie to grab lunch, she's forced to rely on Postmates just like the rest of us. This delivery service revealed to TMZ that Kendall's current most expensive order so far was for $600 worth of sushi from high-end Japanese restaurant Matsuhisa in Beverly Hills. Kendall's favorite food item from Matsuhisa is crispy rice with spicy tuna, and this eatery isn't the only one on her list. According to Postmates, she also places orders for Chinese, Mexican, and Italian dishes. Since 2015, she spent $10,000 on Postmate deliveries. Marble coffee table. To stick to her decorating budget, Kendall shops at Restoration Hardware, but that doesn't mean her furniture is cheap. In fact, People magazine confirmed that she owns one of these Restoration Hardware marble plinth coffee tables, which is based on designs from the 1970s. This sturdy piece is handcrafted from a marble slab, and depending on the size, it can cost from $2,497 to $3,915 for a member, or $3,330 to $5,220 for a regular customer. Tiffany & Co. When Kendall showed up on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, she certainly spared no expense on her outfit. She's been representing the esteemed jewelry brand Tiffany & Co., which means she's frequently found wearing pricey pieces. Just take a look at her simple yet attention-grabbing earrings. These Tiffany & Co. Link 18-karat gold earrings come with a $4,300 price tag. As for her bold yellow dress, it's from the Versace 2020 collection and it's not even available yet. But since it's Versace, it could have easily cost over $2,500. Corvette Stingray. When Kendall turned 20 years old, she decided to buy herself exactly what she wanted, a classic 1957 Corvette Stingray. Alex Manos owns the Beverly Hills Car Clubs and says that Kendall made a great choice in this highly coveted car. He wouldn't be surprised if her birthday gift to herself cost around $100,000. Security. Even though Kendall has plenty of fun money, she does have legitimate expenses, like security. Caitlyn Jenner revealed that her daughters spend a lot of cash keeping themselves safe by hiring huge security teams. She said that Kylie spends between $300,000 to $400,000 per month on security alone. That's $3.6 million to $4.8 million per year. According to Caitlyn, both Kylie and Kendall enjoy having security around them, so they don't mind spending the money, especially when they're on vacation. Considering how often Kendall travels, it's safe to say she spends about the same as Kylie on keeping herself safe.
Kim and Kanye have arrived. No big deal, just taking a private 747.
I just don't dance.
Okay.
I make money move.
Right.
Kim Kardashian has been a household name for a while now, and everyone has a different opinion about her, but that doesn't change the fact that she's so rich, she barely knows what to do with so much money. This might explain why she's able to throw away $500,000 on a gift for Kanye. Kim Kardashian is a reality star, a businesswoman, and of course, a freaking millionaire. But she's also really generous with her sisters. For Khloe's 35th birthday, Kim got her a Judith Lieber clutch worth $4,500 that's shaped like an eggplant. Kim wanted to poke fun at her sister's single status. She said on an Instagram story, "She loves it, guys, so she's definitely getting some eggplant for her birthday." But of course, you can't expect the reality star to buy something fancy for her sister and nothing for herself. Khloe's eggplant clutch might seem way too expensive to the rest of us, but it was chump change compared to what Kim bought herself in January of 2019. The beauty mogul is seriously loaded, and nothing screams "I'm rich AF" like a full set of diamond teeth. Kim is so freaking extra that she blinged out her pearly whites with a new diamond grill, which she showed off on Twitter. Although the exact cost wasn't revealed, it's estimated that the cross between her front teeth and the grills on her lower teeth are worth about $100,000 according to Glamour Fame. We'll give you a moment to pick up your jaw off the floor now. But you know what goes really well with a fresh diamond grill? A lavish miniature bag, of course. Well, that is if you've got $20,000 to spare. Somewhere around August 2019, Kim was spotted carrying one of the most expensive handbags a woman can own. It's also pretty tiny too, but the price tag on the Hermes Kelly Mini Birkin is pretty huge. In fact, a second-hand mini can cost anything between $11,000 and $35,000. The bags are also so rare that you have to get an invitation to the Hermes boutiques to buy one. So if you happen to have some extra cash lying around, you might have to wait a little. Apparently there's a waiting list too. How extra is that? But Kim Kardashian doesn't just splurge on exotic bags like a miniature Kelly. Sometimes the beauty mogul and her hubby Kanye like to relax and travel in style. Sometime around November of last year, Kim posted an Instagram story that showed the power couple traveling in a private double-decker 747. And according to Refinery29, the privately owned jet costs about $200,000 to operate per hour. And the inside is practically a floating home complete with dining room, bathrooms, bedrooms, and of course, Kanye's office. Even Kim admitted she was a little awestruck by the aircraft.
Oh my god, there's bedrooms everywhere.
Oh, who wouldn't be? But when she's not soaring the friendly skies, Kim is busy helping out a former prisoner have a second chance at life. When inmate Matthew Charles was released under the First Step Act reform law, Kim stepped in to help out. Luckily for Matthew, he now doesn't have to worry about money for the next 5 years because the beauty mogul offered to pay his rent. So if an apartment is somewhere around $1,300 a month, Kim is planning on spending $70,000 just to help him get back on his feet. Seriously, can someone just buy Kim a cape? She definitely earned it. But no matter how many acts of kindness she does, Kim is still a target for the paparazzi, and that would make any girl feel insecure. According to Cosmo, Kim and her family pay photographers to Photoshop their photos. But editing comes at a high cost. An editing job costs somewhere around $50 an hour. Since the Kardashians are always in the spotlight, the person would have to work full-time, right? Well, that means that Kim would be spending over $90,000 a year just on getting her paparazzi pics photoshopped. But spending that much on editing pics won't sound that crazy when you hear how much the Kardashian family trust spent on a house. In 2018, they bought a Madison Club property in La Quinta for $12 million. The property has a rectangular pool, a courtyard, an oversized outdoor fireplace, and 7 bedrooms to accommodate the ever-expanding Jenner family. Although there's no word on who will call this 11,000 square foot property their home, the powerful family will have all the prestige of a Kennedy. And speaking of the Kennedy family, Kim Kardashian bought Jackie Kennedy's watch and spared no expense to get it. The reality star isn't the kind of gal to wear hand-me-down jewelry, but she made an exception when she bought Jackie O's watch for $395,000 in 2017. She absolutely loved how powerful it made her feel when she went to the White House to ask President Trump for leniency for inmate Alice Marie Johnson. She told Vogue, "I wore it when I went to the White House. It gave me some power. Let's get in there and get this done." But even after blowing her money on the late First Lady's watch, Kim still had plenty of leftover cash to buy a pretty expensive trench coat. But this wasn't your typical winter tunic. It was a 2001 Jeremy Scott vintage trench coat worth about $6,000. She also paired her lavish outfit with a $3,995 Judith Lieber money bag, which she used while attending an Anastasia Beverly Hills party. Kim shined brighter than, well, any other star in Hollywood. Just look at that outfit. Now, Kim has more bags than she knows what to do with, so sometimes she lets her baby girl, Northwest, play with them. Like the time she allowed her to borrow her Dior silver bag that's worth a whopping $35,000. But her fans are definitely not surprised. Kim's firstborn daughter is living quite an opulent life, hitting up Paris Fashion Week and wearing custom Balmain blazers at ballet practice. Okay, so the purse didn't actually belong to Northwest, but Kim did get her a pretty expensive gift that was just for her. Kim Ye's adorable baby girl has lots of custom-made designer pieces, including this stunning fur coat, which retails for $3,500. But she had a meltdown when Kim told her she couldn't wear her mother's pink Yeezy-heeled faux snakeskin boots worth $775. Kim's essentially getting little North ready to take over the Kardashian dynasty in the future. But North isn't the only one taking advantage of her mother's endless amount of fabulous fashion pieces. Kim bought mini Louis Vuitton designer bags for all of the baby girls in the Jenner family, and Kylie's daughter Stormi was absolutely in love. The purses were designed with black leather backgrounds and the brand's multicolored monogram all over them. Each bag costs a whopping $1,100. After you hit a certain age, there's only so much contouring can do. Kim is no stranger to people criticizing everything she does, and while she's always been pretty open about getting a little work done, she has never really owned up to getting any major plastic surgery procedures. But a group of UK's top cosmetic surgeons have estimated that the beauty tycoon spent at least $84,000 on plastic surgery. This included a touch-up on her face for about $26,000 and $37,000 for her vivacious backside. No one other than Kim knows the truth, but in the end, it's her face, her body, and she can do whatever floats her boat, right? Although the exact cost and number of surgeries remains a mystery, Kim spares no expense when it comes to her babies. Like the time she gave her followers a tour of her girl's closet to show off her impressive Yeezy collection. The retail price for the original shoes is $200 and $220 for the V2. So if Chicago got 300 pairs of Yeezys of her own, then she'd have $60,000 worth in shoes alone. Clearly, Kim and Kanye know how to treat the women in their lives, right? Given the way Kanye spoils his kids, it was only fair that Kim would do the same for him. Back when Kanye was still just her boyfriend, she blew a whopping $750,000 to buy her future hubby a black Lamborghini Aventador LP 704 for his 35th birthday. Unfortunately, Kim had to record a video of the car in Los Angeles because Kanye was in Ireland with Jay-Z at the time of the purchase. But all in all, Kim's lavish gift is proof the girl knows how to kick it up a notch. But do you think it would be the last time she blew a couple of G's on the love of her life? Of course not. For Kanye's 40th birthday, Kim rented a whole private island in the Bahamas for a 4-day celebration with some of their closest friends. That included booking out Abaco Island's Baker's Bay Golf and Ocean Club. The resort alone set her back $233,200, but had to pay an extra $349,800 for the 4 private jets she used too. Yeah, our heads are spinning from all those zeros too. And while Hermes bags don't cost as much as a trip to the Bahamas, they're apparently a pretty good canvas to paint on. One Hermes bag can cost as much as $60,000. So Kim was surprisingly shocked when she got an Hermes bag for her 34th birthday and noticed it was painted. Kim assumed the artwork must have been done by an artist, but then she noticed there was a computer too, and it said press play. She told people, "I thought it was some new artist and it was my daughter. It was amazing and I have it all on video." Although Kim is known for her spending splurges, that doesn't mean she only spends money on clothes, private jets, and cars. Kim and Kanye donated $500,000 to support wildfire relief efforts. She also donates 10% of her income to different charities every year, which some claim is just a tax write-off. But the truth is, Kim's known for donating her time and money to several charities. Now, self-care is super important to Kimmy, so when it's time to pamper herself, she's got no shame dropping cash like there's no tomorrow. As we mentioned earlier, she bought Kanye that Lamborghini Aventador LP 704 for $750,000 before he even put a ring on it. But one of Kim's favorite vehicles was the white Range Rover HSE, which had a starting price of $113,000. And in 2015, she added a Rolls-Royce Phantom worth $407,000 to her impressive collection. And when Kim isn't cruising down the road in style, she spends her hard-earned cash on all sorts of luxurious appliances and amenities for her home. In 2013, she dropped $923,000 on a Savoy Royal State bed made out of Mongolian horsehair, virgin lamb's wool, and star-lashed springs. And let's not forget about the 4 gold-plated toilets for $750,000. Wow, clearly nothing is too expensive for Queen of Everything, Kim Kardashian.
You already know, girl. It's probably the most expensive thing I've ever done in my life.
Ready.
We know Rihanna loves to make and spend tons of money. She was able to go from a net worth of $245 million to $600 million by diversifying her income. Not just music, but endorsement deals, becoming Puma's creative director, acting, cosmetics, perfume, and lingerie. Now we just want to know how Riri spends her hard-earned cash. Yes, you heard that right. Rihanna's net worth is $600 million, making her the richest female musician in the world. She's richer than Madonna, Celine Dion, and even the queen herself, Beyoncé. This shouldn't surprise you considering she's sold more than 60 million albums and 215 million digital tracks, making her the second best-selling digital artist of all time. But Rihanna's wealth comes from her investing in her own projects. They say you have to spend money to make money, right? Well, in February of 2019, Rihanna spent $34 million out of pocket to invest in her future Fenty projects with fashion conglomerate LVMH.
It was a big deal to work with LVMH. It is, and I couldn't say no.
Which houses iconic brands including Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, Celine, and Marc Jacobs. Looks like we won't see Fenty products dying out anytime soon, as long as Riri is spending money to continue building this brand. But if she's not spending her money investing in her products, she's spending it on her homes. Her main spots were in Los Angeles and her native Barbados, but as of 2019, it seems the singer spends the majority of her time in the UK. So where did Rihanna live in Los Angeles? Hollywood Hills, of course. In August 2017, Rihanna paid $6.8 million for a Hollywood Hills contemporary mansion. The digs boast 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a pool, and a movie theater. So #extra, though we'd expect nothing less from the bad gal herself. Rihanna was able to list it later for $7.8 million, and in the meantime, rents it out for $35,000 a month because she just keeps making money. When she listed her LA pad, she probably stayed in her Barbados digs for a short period of time, and we wouldn't blame her. This place is nice, and she's owned it since 2013. One Sandy Lane Resort is an exclusive complex in Barbados where Rihanna owns a 5-bedroom condo. It's a sprawling property with ocean views, all the luxury resort amenities you'd expect, a golf course, and private beach access. She bought the place in October 2013 for a whopping $22 million. But you're probably wondering about her spot in the UK. Well, apparently we all were. Rihanna's living arrangement was a little bit of a mystery for an entire year before Rihanna revealed she was living in London. Our girl lives in a 7-bedroom home in London where she rents for $20,363 a month. The space is complete with a gym, stunning landscape garden, underfloor heating, and plenty of off-street parking. It comes with 5 bedrooms, 2 studies, and staff, including security guards and a housekeeper. Now, you might be wondering why she chose the UK. Well, since we all have been harassing Riri about new music, she may have finally caved. Rihanna is working on new music in 2019, and according to The Mirror, she's doing it from the comfort of a private island she has rented for herself. An entire island! The state-of-the-art studio is on Osea Island, which is just outside of Essex. Osea Island boasts a gym, cinema, pool, and quaint little cottages where Rihanna's team, friends, and family can stay. The island costs $25,469 a day to rent. That's a lot, but also Rihanna is the world's richest female musician. But when she's not recording on an island, she's probably driving around in one of her insanely luxurious cars. Rihanna has owned so many vehicles, in total worth over $8 million, it's hard to keep up with them all. She's been seen in an orange Lamborghini Aventador that's worth $400,000, a Porsche 997 Turbo worth $160,000, and a Ferrari 458 Italia worth $230,000. But that's not all. She's also been seen in a $92,000 Porsche 911, a $200,000 Maybach 57S, a $20,000 Suzuki Jimny, a $40,000 Chevrolet Suburban, a $150,000 Mercedes G-Wagon, a $50,000 Mercedes S-Class, and an $80,000 Cadillac Escalade. Did you write all those down? You might be wondering where she's driving to, and it's probably to the gym. Rihanna's got a killer bod, and she works for it with a personal trainer that costs up to $1,500 a day. She's worked with celebrity trainers like Jamie Granger and Harley Pasternak, who train with her 3 to 5 days a week. Basically, Riri is paying close to $7,500 a week for her rockin' bod. She probably wants to maintain her body so that it looks amazing in all her outfits, and Riri is a queen of fashion who loves to look lavish. She's often wearing couture designs that aren't even available for us normal people to get, like this asymmetrical Alexander Vautier dress whose dresses cost up to $7,000. She paired it with a $5,220 Alaya Mina lizard tote bag and $895 Andy Wolf Florence Crystal embellished cat eye acetate sunglasses. But sometimes Rihanna keeps it casual, like when she wore this Louis Vuitton sweatsuit. The top cost $2,000, the pants cost $1,600, and the custom pair of Celeste sandals by Olgana Paris were a hot $720. And she finished the outfit off with a pair of Balenciaga earrings costing a whopping $630. Don't worry guys, she's rocked these earrings with her other sweatsuits too, just to get her money's worth. We all love a casual athleisure look, but Rihanna likes to spend almost $4,000 to look effortlessly chic. Like we said, Rihanna loves her bling, and she pairs diamonds with almost everything she wears. I mean, she has a song called Diamonds, what else would you expect? Like when she went on Late Night with Seth Meyers, wearing this fabulous Dior look, Riri was dripping in gems. Riri wore her beloved 8-count diamond stud earrings by Harry Kotlar. These are valued at $128,000. She also donned several pieces by David Webb. These included this polished 18-karat gold and platinum link necklace for $115,000, this Juno bracelet for $105,000, and this $28,000 ring. Did you think you'd see your college tuition wrapped around Rihanna's wrist? But you might care more about what's on Rihanna's head than on her wrist. Rihanna's hair is ever evolving, and it costs a pretty penny to have hair that changes this much. Well, if you want to try out all of Riri's hairstyles, you'll need about $1 million a year. Stylist Ursula Stephen charges Ri a daily retainer fee of $3,200, and she makes multiple visits a week, but that's nothing compared to her other beauty routines. It was reported that Rihanna spends $50,000 a week on her beauty routine, so we wanted to break that down. Although we're not surprised she spends that much, seriously, look at her, she's flawless. We wanted to know specifics. In addition to around-the-clock hairstylists and eyelash experts, Riri uses the fanciest products money can buy. When it comes to her skincare routine, Rihanna is only using the best of the best. Rihanna has admitted to using the legendary Creme de la Mer, and that cream retails for a whopping $2,000 at Nordstrom. She also reportedly pays her dermatologist over $6,500 a week to be on call for facials and laser treatments. But you guys know that looking beautiful comes from being truly healthy, and Rihanna makes sure she eats only the best foods to maintain her healthy glow. With help from her personal chef, Debbie Solomon, whom she hires for $800 a day, Rihanna has the tastiest food for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and late-night snacks. Debbie has referred to Rihanna as a bit of a moody eater, so she has to be on call 24/7. To keep Debbie around for a full calendar year, Riri is spending $292,000, and that doesn't even include flying Debbie with her to many destinations, which she does. Rihanna wants to keep her hands clean while she eats, so she hires help for that too. Riri always has impeccable nails, and they are constantly changing with every look. She once spent $7,600 to fly her London-based nail technician Maria Salandra to Italy, where the star was vacationing. Rihanna also once spent $5,000 to have a 24-karat gold gel manicure from Red Carpet Manicure. You probably notice her nails when they're wrapped around an expensive clutch or purse because Riri's got a lot of them. In 2018, it was reported that the tab on Rihanna's purse collection comes to about $35,000. This Judith Lieber couture clutch that matched her epic iridescent gown cost $1,995. This snake print Louis Vuitton purse cost a whopping $8,595, and in a trench coat inspired dress and red lipstick and nails, the award-winning singer added a small striped clutch from Roger Vivier. The price tag, $11,545. You know how Carrie Bradshaw said,
"I like my money right where I can see it, hanging in my closet."
Well, Rihanna wants to see her money right on her very own skin. Bad gal Riri is covered in tattoos, 25 of them in fact, that we know of, and she likes to spend good money on them. She likes her tattoo artist mostly known by the name Bang Bang, who's done almost every single one of her tattoos. But we did the math. Tattoos at Bang Bang start at $400. They range from that minimum price to an hourly rate of $400 and up. For Rihanna's 25 plus tattoos, she's probably spent close to $10,000 to $15,000 on her signature tattoos. But the best accessory for Rihanna has to be her watches. She loves to sport this gold Rolex day-date watch that cost a whopping $12,690. She also loves this blue Chopard mother of pearl and diamond watch that cost $4,795. Hey, the girl's got a lot of work to do and she's gotta keep up with the time. But Rihanna doesn't just spend money on herself. She also gives a lot of money away to charity too. In 2018, Rihanna donated the proceeds she received for her special edition Fenty makeup products into her Clara Lionel Foundation, a charity she established in 2012 and named after her grandparents that works to improve conditions for impoverished communities around the world. She also donated $1.75 million to the Barbados Hospital in honor of her late grandmother. And her Diamond Ball event in September of 2019 raised over $5 million for the Global Partnership for Education.
One person at a time.
After all the drama with Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin,
I hate that you went through what you went through. It breaks my heart, but I'm so proud of you.
let's just remind ourselves that Selena Gomez is doing just fine. This star has never been afraid to treat herself or the people around her to some serious luxuries. Private jets. Selena loves to travel, and you know that when she goes abroad, she isn't flying coach. She took a trip to Italy for her 27th birthday, and that meant taking off in a private jet. How much does it cost to fly in the lap of luxury? Charting a private jet can cost anywhere from $4,000 to $13,000 per hour, depending on the size of the aircraft. Flying from LA to Italy takes about 12 hours, so even on a smaller plane, that's a $96,000 round trip. And if she wanted some extra legroom, the bill could easily top $312,000. Studio City. Even though she's not even 30 yet, Selena's real estate portfolio has quite a few entries, like this incredible 3,188 square feet Studio City home. It has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a home gym to work off all the calories you can cook up in this stunning kitchen. There's also a swimming pool, hot tub, and a patio perfect for entertaining. Selena paid $2.2 million for this house, and she's hoping to make a profit. This lavish land could be yours for the price of $2.7 million. Texas house. Selena once described her Texas mansion as her dream home, and it's not hard to see why since it has 5 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, 3 fireplaces, and a lagoon-style saltwater pool. But according to Selena, the real selling point for her was the giant media room. This place was pricey at $3.5 million, but even more so since she ended up selling at a loss. She was only able to recoup $2.7 million when she finally sold it. Calabasas compound. To celebrities, privacy often comes at a premium, and it's one Selena can afford to pay. She's treated herself to an estate in a private Calabasas community with 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a guest house, and a brick oven pizza. This set Selena back $3.6 million, and she sold it for a loss at $3.3 million. Yacht party. As part of her birthday celebration, she took her friends out on a yacht to celebrate. Just chartering a yacht and its crew for the week can easily cost $50,000. When you add insurance, food, fuel, and fees, the total price can be around $100,000 for a week-long trip. Bar tab. When she was dating The Weeknd, she ended up paying for his birthday bar tab, and it did not come cheap. The Weeknd and his friends, including Big Sean, 2 Chainz, and Migos, got together for a private event at Dave & Buster's. Apparently, the beer was flowing and the tokens were plentiful, because at the end, Selena was presented with a $30,000 bill. Oh, and did we mention she didn't even get to attend since she was busy at New York Fashion Week? Premiere outfit. Selena might like to kick back on vacation, but she also knows how to turn up the heat on the red carpet. She showed up to the premiere of The Dead Don't Die in an outfit that took the idea of a little black dress to the next level. This dramatic fringed bustier draped mini dress from Celine by Eddie Slimane cost $15,900. And she accessorized with a Panthère de Cartier ring, which retails at an astonishing $54,500. That's over triple what her dress cost. Bulgari necklace. Selena looked incredible as usual at the 2019 Cannes Film Festival wearing a Louis Vuitton dress. It's hard to overshadow a couture gown, but her Bulgari necklace came really close. That's a lot of bling, and there might be more to come. Bulgari used the event to tease a collaboration with Selena, so you'd better start saving up. Even this relatively simple 2-flower necklace made of 18-karat white gold and diamonds costs $9,450, and it is way less fancy than the one Selena wore. Wedding. When her cousin Priscilla De Leon got engaged, Selena stepped up to foot the bill for her dream wedding dress. The average wedding dress costs $1,100, and we have a feeling this one might have been a bit more expensive. She also paid for the bachelorette party, which involved a stay at the Four Seasons in Punta Mita, Mexico. Prices start at $929 for one night in a single room, but there are way more luxe options, like this 5-bedroom beachfront room. Or if her cousin preferred a panoramic view, there's the 3-bedroom prime oceanfront suite. Either of these options costs $5,684 per night, and there's an extra charge for breakfast. Fendi boots. A blue velvet suit definitely isn't subtle, and neither are these Fendi Colibri knee-high boots. At $1,100 per pair, they're definitely pricey, and Selena made sure to pair them with other luxe items for a night out in New York City. She's also wearing a $1,195 Balenciaga zip-front logo track jacket and an Alexander Vautier strapless slit-front cocktail dress worth $2,090. That's $4,385 on an evening out before she even reaches her destination. Smoothie not included. Skincare. This star says she begins each day with Clarisonic Sonic Radiant Skin Renewing Peel Wash, a $39 face wash she applies with her Clarisonic device, which can cost up to $169. Then she applies First Aid Beauty's Eye Duty Triple Remedy $36 cream around her eyes to make sure she looks well rested. Selena says she's also fond of Dr. Dennis Gross products like this $68 Clinical Concentrate Radiance Booster. That's a $312 daily skincare regimen just for the morning. Winnie. We're obsessed with her latest pooch, Winnie, but we know she likely cost a pretty penny. Getting an adult pet from a shelter can easily cost $250 in adoption fees alone, and then there's the $1,400 average first-year costs of owning a dog, bringing the price to bring Winnie home to $1,850. Pajamas. Everyone knows that if you're going to a red carpet event, you have to dress up, but even lounge clothes can get pricey for celebs like Selena. If you've been dreaming about the pretty pink PJs from the I Can't Get Enough music video, the good news is that you can buy them online. These Cocoa Oyster silk pajamas have delicate mother-of-pearl buttons and are made of the highest quality and softest material. But of course, there is a little bit of bad news: the price. To relax in these PJs, you'll have to pay $480. Balenciaga sweater. Even though celebs can afford the best of the best clothes, they still have to deal with fashion nightmares from time to time, like accidentally twinning with your ex-boyfriend's current partner. Yes, this exact scenario happened to Selena Gomez when she stepped out in a gray Balenciaga sweater. It just so happened that same week, Hailey Baldwin was spotted wearing the sweatshirt version while waiting outside a restaurant with Justin Bieber. Awkward. Poor Selena paid $1,290 for this awkward situation. Coachella. Selena might fit in on the streets of LA, but when she heads to Coachella, she's all about standing out. Not only was her performance of Taki Taki with Cardi B, Ozuna, and DJ Snake a surprise, but so was her amazing outfit. She's wearing a Camden silk tuxedo jacket priced at $2,990, with a pair of $750 Alondra pants from the Ralph Lauren collection. Then there's her vintage Versace ruffle dress shirt worth $1,500, and Sergio Rossi pointed toe leather mules for $650. That's a total of $5,890, not including her jewelry. Sammy Miro vintage. She fell in love with a collection created by Sammy Miro, who used to date Zac Efron. Her clothes are eco-conscious and are created from vintage and recycled fabrics. This means each piece is one of a kind, so of course Selena just had to have them all. She went ahead and ordered Sammy's complete first collection on pre-order, and that had to cost a pretty penny. Items ranged from a $95 tank top to a $698 blazer. Buying all of Sammy's Eco Terror line would cost $5,457. Blue velvet. Selena was seen wearing a blue velvet outfit, and it's as expensive as it is impractical. The velvet blazer jacket is $1,695, and the matching velvet slim leg tuxedo pants are $895. Pair it with some Saint Laurent Zoe leather point toe pumps for $625, and you've got a chic outfit for only $3,125 total. Vacation outfit. On her trip to Italy, she looked beach chic in a lack of color Spencer boat hat priced at $89. She paired it with a flowing Three Graces Geraldine ruffle maxi dress for $403 and some $270 ancient Greek lefty block sandals. And to add some practicality, she carried a smart $295 Stout Bisset leather-trimmed canvas bucket bag. At $1,057, this is actually one of her cheaper outfits, but she still looks like $1,000,000. Hot yoga. Like many celebs, Selena keeps in shape by working up a sweat at the gym, but thanks to her choice of workout, she ends up getting a little sweatier than most. That's because Selena opts to take private hot yoga classes at an exclusive studio. It also gives your bank account quite the workout, since each class can cost up to $300. If she takes 2 classes per week, that's $2,400 per month or $28,800 per year. Tattoos. When it comes to tattoos, Selena opts for small pieces with big meanings. Her first was a small music note on her right wrist to represent her love of music. She also has a couple of group tattoos. There's the semicolon she got with Tommy Dorfman and Alicia Bowe from 13 Reasons Why, the number 1 which she got with her friend Courtney Lopez, and a 4 which she got with her besties. All in all, she has 10 tattoos, and even though they're small, they are not cheap. Selena prefers to patronize Bang Bang NYC when she needs some new ink, and that high-quality work comes with a steep shop minimum. Just to sit in the chair, you can expect to pay $500 per session regardless of the design size. That means Selena is walking around with at least $5,000 worth of tattoos. What do you think about the spending habits of this star? Which of these things do you wish you could afford? Let us know what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out some more great videos from the Taco. Bye for now.